Good morning, Knights. It's time to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Knights. How you doing? Welcome. Mr. Lindbergh, how are you? Can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Langhoff. All right, I see you. Right on. You got your Chromebook charged, people? You know it's important, right? You saw the open. JAWS, Chromebook. Make sure your Chromebook is charged when you come to school, okay? It's going to help everybody out because there really aren't enough chargers at the library in order for a lot of people to charge their Chromebooks if they forgot their charger. So do us all a favor, do yourself a favor, charge your Chromebook before you come to school. All right, on with the show. The Bulletin is a daily show that will be shown in your third period class except on Wednesdays when the Bulletin will play during night skills. The show will feature school news and more. We're interested in what you have to share. It could be club information, athletics news, game schedules, ASB and class info, or even featured artists and story packages, things like that. If you'd like to provide content for the show or have Bulletin segment ideas, just email me at j.montgomery@bremertonschools.org and let me know your idea. See if we can make that happen. Well, how cool is it to begin the year with the Pep Assembly? With the Pep Assembly taking place tomorrow, that means that Color Wars is also happening. So each class has their class color to wear to earn points for your class. Freshmen, you wear white, sophomores wear yellow, juniors wear blue, and seniors wear all colors plus tutus and crowns. So you'll be competing in the Color Wars tomorrow. And with the Pep Assembly coming up, we'd like to remind you guys of a few things that we need to keep in mind as far as proper behavior during a Pep Assembly. This year, Pep Assemblies will begin with the land acknowledgement and the national anthem. So your expectation is to stand and remove your hats and crowns and just, be quiet and respectful. Then after the national anthem, you'll remain quiet and standing until the color guard has fully left the gym. That is a common thing that a lot of people haven't quite heard. So you'll notice people standing after the color guard is done and they remain quiet and respectful. During the rest of the Pep Assembly, you can show your spirit, cheer for your class, earn points by cheering the loudest when the night comes out, or participating in class competition, dressing up for Spirit Week, and remember to be respectful of others. Your class could be disqualified if you end up booing for other classes. So something to keep in mind. Also, the black line in the gym, don't cross the black line because your class could be disqualified for that as well. So be aware. It's not difficult, just be aware. And finally, at the end of the Pep Assembly, when the winning class is announced, don't rush the floor, okay? Be safe and come down from the bleachers. Staff and students, do you remember the phrase, do the Puyallup? Do you know what that was from? Do you know what that's for? Do you know what the Puyallup is? Do you know what it was? Puyallup has been the home of the fair since 1900. The Washington State Fair, formerly called the Puyallup Fair, is among the top 10 largest fairs in the United States, with nearly 1 million visitors each September. Food, rides, animals, games, concerts, and more. If you'd like to experience the Washington State Fair yourself, free fair tickets are available with schedules at the front office with Mrs. Z. So go on up there and find yourself a fair ticket and go do the Puyallup. Okay, they don't call it the Puyallup anymore. It's the Washington State Fair. But those of you old enough to remember, you know what I'm talking about. Freshman class officer election packets will be available at the activities window beginning tomorrow. Elections will be October 5th during Night Skills, so prepare to record your candidate speech and get involved. All right, let's take a look at who's celebrating a birthday today. Landon Garner, Georgia Henneke, and Samar Kaur. If I misspelled your name, I apologize. All right, Knights, if you want to get involved with the show, send me an email. All right, let's make this happen. Go Knights!